Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? Am I shot? I better be. How are you doing today? Oh, that's great. And how did that work out? I bet that was fun in its own way. Well, you can always think of it as being fun. There we go. Okay, cool. So, here's the thing. I have a little chat with you guys before I continue this line. I've been doing this now every day for, what has it been, 2 weeks? Has it been 2 weeks already? What video are we on? I think we're on 15 or 16 or 14. I don't know. Look in the corner. I don't remember which. I think it's look there. You can see it. I can't. Anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, I've been doing this for a while, and I recently discovered something. Now, I've known of this. I have seen this. In fact, I've even studied it. But today I discovered spoken word poetry. Like, it resonated. And something, you know when you've got like a tension thing and you're like, oh, please just click. And you get that kind of click. I kind of had that with one particular spoken word poem. So naturally, I thought I needed to pay it homage. I needed to boost the signal. I needed to create an echo of this in my own way. I need to put a little bit of myself into it and send it on its way because it was too big for me not to. And that's what I'm going to do. But it's really, really short, and I wanted to put more into it. So these two poems that I've got are completely unrelated. I just found both of them were things that I needed to hear. And so I'm saying both of them. So the only commonality between both of them is me. Yeah. So we're going to do the less spoken poetry one first. It is The Man in the Arena by Theodore Roosevelt. Not someone you think about poetry with. You normally think about him in other things. And his insults, oh my goodness, are amazing. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to do this one a bit differently because, hey, there's rules to this. I'm going to do this one and then we'll come back for another chat. Okay, so I should put that on silent. Whoosh, whoosh, boop. There we go. Okay. The Man in the Arena. Theodore Roosevelt. It is not the critic who counts. Not the man who points out how the strong man stumbled or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, who spends himself in worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Okay, so that was the first one, and this is going to become a bit of a video diary. I hope you don't mind entering into my mind. Yeah, so I get paralyzed with perfection, procrastinating perfectionist. I'm so wrapped up in doing things correctly the first time, that I don't actually do anything. Because it's not perfect, I can't start. And I'm trying to break that. So I'm doing that by just doing, by accepting that sometimes good is good enough. Sometimes bad is good enough. I'm not going to give you examples, but, I'm sure you can reflect in your own life with that kind of thing. If you can get it out there, You know, here's a stupid example. Going and helping a friend when they are in need, you might not say the right things, but you went there. You might not have done the right thing or made a problem from messing something up, but you know what? You were there, which is more than someone who's waiting to sculpt the perfect response of gratitude and hopefulness and never actually sends the letter. So, I say letter, whatever medium you message on. You get the idea, though. It doesn't matter your assessment. What matters is that you do it. You're in there. You made mistakes. Fail faster. Fail better. Yeah. So, that was the first one. The second one, this is the poem, the spoken word poem that blew me out the water. And I'm going to take this a bit seriously, so I'm going to put this here. Hang on a second. Okay, so this next poem, it is a bit longer, but it means a lot to me. So I want to say a very big thank you to the author of it, which is Forrest Knott, Knot, Forrest Knott, and it's called 100%. And I'm going to take this very seriously and read it to you. I miss this mischief. I guess there is less than a slither of my childhood left, more than you'd expect, but the effect of these surroundings have found me floundering, nearly drowning, in an astonishing web of traditions that led me to all my addictions. Allow me to make a confession. I have this obsession with happiness and general bliss, to blind myself from loneliness and my own selfishness. Oh, how I wish upon a star, but it's a bit too far, a bit too abstract. So I retract against that fact and get back to my urban habitat with its disturbing lack of eye contact. That unfortunate state which I help perpetuate and knowingly exacerbate in order to make discomfort less prominent. But I'm still not 100%. I am complete in my incompleteness. But that fails to address how much I detest my apparent stupidness. So this repetitive self-hatred led me to these thoughts that soon will consume my personality until all that is left of me just happens to be confident bullshit. A ruse that I choose to exude in order to see some improvement. But I'm still not 100%.